One of my favorite features that is both a power user function and an ease of use tool is the native Excel integration throughout Dynamics 365 Finance. With a native Excel integration to create, delete, and update in Excel, you can save your users a ton of time while making it easy to use. Today I'm going to show you some details on how to permanently customize one of our journal templates for use in Excel. Let's start with taking a look at one of our standard templates. Within the budget form, we select a document and we click on Open in Excel to get the standard template. Excel will open and then we may need to authenticate. Once authenticated, the Excel add-in will refresh and our template will have our data from our budget entry. Looking at the default template, we see a few problems. First of all, we don't use budget control, so that first field isn't required. And more importantly, we need to have our business unit and department dimensions always visible. We'll navigate to Document Templates under Organization and Administration, Setup, and Office Integration. We'll filter the list page to the template name containing budget, and we'll download our template. Within our template, we're going to go ahead and make the changes. In the line area, we're going to find the budget control, budget check field. We'll remove that. And then in the list of available fields, we'll go ahead and add our dimension values for both business unit and department, and then reorder them to the correct order. We see one other problem here. Since we moved some of the fields, our formula is no longer accurate, so we have to do a little bit of changes here. The subtotal formula is using a SUMIF formula. Let's talk a little bit about the SUMIF formula. The SUMIF formula takes a few parameters. For the SUMIF formula, we need to pass it a few things. First, we're going to pass it the table of data, the table of lines down below. Next, we're going to give it the row in order to look at the if criteria. In this case, it's going to be amount type. We have a subtotal for our expense and we have a subtotal for revenue. Next, we'll go ahead and give it a field to determine which rows should be counted. So for the row for expenses, we'll give it D10. For the row for revenue, we'll go ahead and give it D11. Lastly, we'll give it one more thing. We'll give it the table again with the amount field. So effectively, the formula is saying, look at the table of data. For each row, look at amount type. If the amount type matches expense, put it in this row. And then the next formula says, do the same thing. Look at this table, look at amount type, look at its revenue. And if it's revenue, look at the amount field and put that in this total. All right, let's go back to the document templates form. We'll delete the existing record. We're going to click the new button. We'll point to our template we just modified. The big thing here is here in this field, we need to remove the random numbers and letters and make sure it's the exact name we need here. In our case, we didn't want any of the check boxes checked, so I'm going to go ahead and manually uncheck these and save. We now have the new template established. Let's go back and open our budget register one more time. And here we go. We see the first budget field removed. We see our financial dimensions. It looks like one of our subtotals is working. I don't think there's revenue. Let's flip one of these lines to revenue. Yep, and we see our subtotal is working there. Great. All right. So now that you know how to edit templates, go and do it. Remove the fields your organization doesn't use. Add some colors or subtotals if you like. And add any standard fields or customizations that make your job easier. Thanks for joining today.